Hey there guys, and welcome back to Left Behind Films. My name is Max, and today we are doing another video on Heroes of the Storm. Today is Tuesday, which means that it's usually either patch day or maintenance day. Luckily for us, it was patch day. They have just released the Lost Vikings, brand new hero to the Nexus. If you don't know who the Lost Vikings are, just to give you a brief summary, they are three characters from a very old game made by Blizzard a long time ago. I actually don't even recall the game. I was a child when the game was around. It's very old, like 8-bit animated, you know, like the very old gaming style. I'm just going to jump in and let's get started on what the Lost Vikings are. So to give you guys an idea of what it is that the Lost Vikings are and what they do, the Lost Vikings are actually three individual characters that you control separately. Olaf, Balog, and Eric. Olaf, the blue one, Balog, the green one, and Eric, the red one. Each of them is controlled using the 1, 2, 3 buttons. The fourth button actually allows you to control all three of them at the same time. Now, what that basically means is that these characters are a micro character. You're micromanaging each of the three Vikings. Their basic abilities, just to jump right into it, Olaf has a lot of health, regenerates health quickly, and charges to slow enemies. He's a warrior, he's a tank, whatever term you want to use. He's the big guy that's taking the hits. Balog deals splash damage to enemies behind his attack target, so he's a ranged assassin, well, more like a mid-range assassin, who also does a fair bit of AoE damage. Eric moves faster than the other Vikings, has a longer attack range, basically very speedy, a ranged assassin as well. Their trait is that they have a reduced death time, basically meaning that if one of the Vikings dies, the other two are still playable, they're still usable. However, whichever one of them dies comes back, but they come back quicker, which means that it's not the end of the world if one of them dies. And one nice thing too is that if the enemy kills one of the Vikings, they only gain a quarter of the XP a normal hero kill would give, similar to Murky. Heroic abilities: play again, 80-second cooldown, all Vikings are revived and teleported to a summoning Viking, so if two of them are dead, you only got the one left. You could pop that, and the other two will immediately get popped up and thrown to where that third Viking is. The other one, longboat raid, summons a longboat and you go on a Viking raid. This is absolutely phenomenal. I will show it to you guys in just a few minutes. It's so good. Skins, their basic skin, this is what they look like standard. Secondary color, third color. The skin that you can purchase off of the shop, it is part of a bundle as well. This is what it looks like. It's their basic skin color. It's Pajama Party. Pretty cool looking. I like that it's a trash can. That's actually trash can lid. That's pretty funny. The second color and the third one, I absolutely love this because of the fact that it's skunk, bunny rabbit, and I think it's a bear. Looks like a bear. I'm gonna go with bear. Yeah, it's a bear. And their master skin, very future cyber techno looking. This is their basic color. Secondary, I really like this one just for one reason. Olaf looks like Captain America, shield included, which is phenomenal. And the third one, just kind of your basic, like, solid color, red, blue, green. They swapped the green and the blue on these guys. I like it. Definitely like this stuff. Captain America. America. Alright, talents. The interesting thing about the talents with the Lost Vikings is that there are talents that individually affect a certain Viking. So, for example, this one here affects Olaf only. This one affects Eric. This one affects all three of them. Now, I'm not going to go through in too much detail of the different talents, just because there's a lot to it. But suffice to say, every tier, it's pretty much you can choose to affect all of them, or some of them, or one of them. Just to give you an idea, so here, these three affect individual characters. Spin to win, this one affects all three of them. Here again, we have these two affect individual. Mercenary Lord is for all three of them. One nice thing I will mention about Mercenary Lord real quick is they actually changed it. It used to be that if you captured the mercenary camp, then it just gave the mercenaries the buff. But they changed it now so that you have to be with the mercenaries, like you have to be in range them. Which, the cool thing about it is that with these Lost Vikings, since you can have the 3 of them split in different areas, you can have each one in, if it's a 3-lane map, have each one in a lane, and any mercenaries in that lane are going to get the buff, which is pretty crazy. I mean, granted that the Vikings by themselves then, but they're kind of weak at that point, but hey, I mean, that's still pretty cool because you have that mercenary buff going. Oh, jump here, another one that would affect all 3 of them. Level 10 is the heroic abilities. I already covered that. I'll be showing you guys Longboat as soon as I get into a match or a game. And tier 13, this one affects everybody, this one affects everybody, this one affects only Olaf. This one, yeah. Pretty much, got one that's going Olaf, you got this one here, which is just doing all 3 of them. This one is for their quote-unquote mount. And then 20 makes it so that the longbow can attack 2 targets at once, and the range of its mortar is increased by 100%. I'll show you what that looks like. Checkpoint reached. Any dead Vikings are revived and summoned a second time 10 seconds later. And the sequel increased the Vikings' death timer reduction from 25% to 50%. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, now I didn't actually buy the Lost Vikings just because I don't currently have the gold for it, and I don't have the money to be buying them right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do try just so that you guys can see. If you guys have Heroes of the Storm, you can do this as well. Just go into the shop, select the Lost Vikings, and just hit try. And you can do all this just to see whether or not you really want to buy them or not. I would highly recommend giving them a try before making the decision, just because this isn't a normal type character. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I mean, why not? At some point, you'll probably like the character. Alright, so to give you guys an example, see, so if I hit 4, I control all 3 of them at once. If I hit 1, then I'm moving just Olaf. If I hit 2, Balog, 3, Eric. If I hit 4, all 3 of them again. Alright, just to speed things up and show you guys the meat of what they can do, I'm just going to level them up to 10 so that you can see the longboat as well. Hang on one second. 9 and 10. Alright, and then talents, let's go with the Viking Horde, spin to win. Let's go jump shore. And longboat. Alright, and toggle minions, go. Alrighty, so what I will do is I will have these guys run in here. This is what it looks like when you mount. Well, they literally it's a sprint, which is pretty funny. Alright, so let's just go crazy like that, and then this is the longboat. And that is the mortar. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not, but they were actually singing too, which is hilarious. They're just riding on the boat singing it. It's amazing. And this is what jump looks like. So they literally just kind of fly. It's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Oh, a whole bunch of user errors and whatnot. And that is the basic gist of the Lost Vikings. Like I said, they just came out today. So if you would like to pick them up, they are available on the shop. You can spend $10 to buy just the Lost Vikings. I believe they do have a bundle that gets you the Lost Vikings as well as that Pajama Party skin. I believe that was about $13. And yeah, these guys are available now. Give them a try. I highly recommend it. I am going to be doing some more videos coming up soon. They did do a lot of character changes in Heroes of the Storm, so I would like to give some of them a try and get that content out there for you guys to watch as well. And that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. You guys know the drill. It's YouTube. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Left Behind Films, Twitch, Left Behind Films. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!